Okay, welcome to Anything is Possible. Today I am back from Alaska and we are going to go fishing. While I was gone, Kevin decided to start raising some minnows. So he's got some minnows in here. Got any left? Yeah, got some in there. Okay. So he's got his little bucket. Now we're going to go down to the creek and show people where you get them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's down a far way.
Down a far way. Through the Lincoln Tunnel.
All the way down here. So first you jump over that big log that you see hanging over all the way down there.
Jumping over and
Back down here. You go all the way about 10 more miles. And then you arrive at Drew's house, but it's like 97 feet from here.
feels great on my knee. Let me tell you.
What?
I said this feels great on my knee.
Ow, ow.
God, where is this place?
Listen, bro.
We still going to the right place?
Yeah, we have like 10 more miles to walk.
10 miles. God, where are we going?
Somewhere? That's all I can give you.
Apparently this is going to be an episode about trespassing because we're no longer on our property.
What?
And I'm gonna... Oh my God. Jesus. Oh. Dead frog?
Yes, Sam.
Oh, yeah, dead froggy.
It's just right over there, see?
Okay.
That stick sticking up.
Okay.
Sticking, stick.
Running Kevin's trap line here. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that'll be disappointing. Oh, man down.
No, let's check.
Let me help you with that.
Anything?
Nothing. That's
Alright.
disappointing. What do you have in there? Oh, you got a big tadpole. Let me get the tadpole out.
No.
Yeah, you can't leave them in there.
Sure.
All right, well, that's the idea. This is where he gets his minnows from, apparently.
10 miles away from
Yeah.
our house.
So yeah, stay tuned. We're going to go catch some fish, hopefully. And then after that, we're going to put some videos up from Alaska and some pictures of my trip to Alaska.
Peace. Oh my God, this looks so good. If there's any hungry trout, I'll pick up that for sure.
Got a big fat chub on there, minnow, right?
Yeah.
Creek minnow.
What are you gonna throw on?
Not sure yet. I may use like a trout magnet, or maybe I'll use some of our mealworms. Fishing pre-season, this spot's open. You can check your regs, but this spot's open all year. Pretty much all year. It's open right now. So, got something on? No. So we're just kind of getting ready for a big trout season to start. I just got back from the Iditarod yesterday. Landed, tired, sick, beat up, busted knee, but it was a good time. Rode out to McGrath. Maybe I'll post some video up of that trip. But today, doing our favorite thing, we're out fishing. You got All right. Ah, you off? All right. Got a trout on the minnow. I think we have a trout. We don't know what we have. Not coming up like a trout. Is he fighting like a trout? Nice rainbow.
Net?
Yeah, I don't have a net. Hold on, I might get some underwater. Bring him this way. See if I can get him underwater. Beautiful, beautiful rainbow. And then you can show them off to the camera and then let them go. Up this way.
What's that? There's a trout magnet.
Yeah, two trout magnet. Oh. Yeah. Alright, wet your hands and then let this guy go. Make sure you revive him first.
Did he eat this?
No, that was from when you picked. So we're using minnows. Show them this minnow that you have here. Some people say using minnows is not sporting, but I say it is when you catch the minnow yourself first. So he catches these minnows himself on his own, using his bait. Now I'm gonna hook this a little differently than you had it there.
Show me, pro.
Yeah, I like to go right through the bottom, out the top. That way, even if it's dead, it still jigs. And then when it bites it, you gotta have something exposed from the bite. That's my technique. It's my tip. So we've missed a couple. That's the thing you're gonna kind of miss, especially with a small hook. We should really put like a size 6 or 8, probably 6 bait holder with the little nubs on the top that you would put a worm on, or worm hook. I don't know what you'd call it. Definitely not this. This is a salmon egg hook, but that's what we had ready. And sometimes you just got to go fish and not play with tackle. So here we are. And the other tip I would say is you got to let them kind of take it a little bit, because trout have pretty small mouths. They don't always inhale it. So you got to make sure they catch the prey, and then they usually will kind of turn it and eat it. So you want to make sure he's actually on the hook part of it, like the head. Another tip I would say is sitting down, right? We watched a video on that, just how much your profile shows to the fish. It makes a pretty dramatic effect. So the lower you sit in the water, you blend in with the background, you sit behind the trees, it really does make a difference. Oh, is he off? Nice leaf.
That was definitely one because it was pulling the line.
Comment below if you think he had a fish or a leaf. Leaves don't pull line usually.
But I did pull a line.
It's a strange leaf then. Okay. The advantage of standing up, that I told you to sit down, is you get more leverage on the hook set. You can watch the line a little bit better, a little bit easier. So I found a nice standing spot here. Got something playing with it now. We're hooked up. What do you got on there?
A big, nice rainbow.
Nice big rainbow. And you got what, mealworm for bait?
Yeah, just one.
Got the mealworm on.
Stop rubbing me.
You want to net it?
Yeah, I'm going to net it.
Okay, I'm going to let him do it all himself here.
It's a salmon!
This way! He's had enough.
Yum! Yum!
All right.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, keep him in the water. All right. And let's get the release on film. I'm ready for you.
There he goes.
Nice work, buddy. High five.
First time!
All right. Big Daddy got one, but I let the little man let him go. All right. He's fresh. Not going to even have to revive him.
I'm going to have to leave, buddy. Oh, you want to stay? Sorry. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, he was a speedy pants.
This is a nice sunfish. That's a chunker right there.
See, now I'm getting jealous.
So here's another one we caught today. This is number 4. Number 4. So check out these special regs in these areas. You can go on to the catalog that you get when you buy your license, and there's a page in there that gives you all the special regs and bodies of water. A lot of these spots are where they stock the trout, and you're allowed to do catch and release before the season starts. Some are catch and release all year. There's a few spots that are open year round the fishing and stocked. So take a look at those options in your catalog. Sometimes they're the best way to catch a lot of trout, especially if you're not interested in eating them and just want to catch and release, or you got a little guy that you want to go out and fish with. And as always, thank you for joining us with Anything Is Possible. Like and subscribe, and